Okay, you guys, I'm going to try and do a quick one today. We will see how it goes. But I was watching a little something with my dinner this afternoon, and it happened to be a couple of things. One of those things was a video from ABO, and the title of it is Boy Suspended from School Over His Mom Appearing on This Website. And I think you all know what that website is. I won't try to give too much away, but yeah, so apparently, due to the boy's mother being on this website and the school finding out, the little boy was suspended. I don't know how old he is. It looks like he was elementary school age. So he's a child. He's a young child, and he was suspended. So already, I see a lot wrong with this. And I watched the full video. First time in a long time. Usually I stop halfway through and I have something to say about something. But this time I watched the full video. It it was hard because I wanted to say something as soon as possible. But and already, like I said, already I saw something wrong with that. Already there's something wrong with that. And it brings me back to my last video in the social credit score. Like, if we're going to be, are we going to start doing this where you're just grading people, adults, children, everyone in the society by what they do with their time, where they work, what hobbies they have? Like, are you going to start grading everybody based on that, based on those guidelines? I guess whatever you deem to be morally right or wrong, and then you carry out, you meditate. I hope that's the right pronunciation. I think it's you met, but you carry out uh um what is it called, punishment based on that. So right there, there's something wrong with that. And it looks like the school just took their emotional anger out on the child to hurt the parent, due to, and what she's doing is not, it's not illegal. It's not illegal. Something that a lot of people do, especially nowadays. But it just happens to be something that a lot of people don't think is morally right. So her child was suspended on those grounds. And I don't think that's right. I really don't think that's right. If we're not going to, like people said, don't put religion and things into government institution, or don't put religion in schools. If you're not going to do that, then who are you to say what is right outside of outside of the school? It's not like the child was on the website. It was his mother on her own private time. What business is it of the school? It's no business of the schools. The school has no business trying to enact any punishment, trying to reprimand anybody for her behavior. Like, what what's the point of that? It's basically just an emotional outburst, I think, from the school, and the only way they could hurt the the parent is to suspend her child, which is ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. So that's the one point I find that's just crazy. The next point is just a comparison that I made, because I feel like a lot of people in the comment section were really bringing up some good points about how, the morality of things, and how the child should have never have been suspended due to what his mother does, and yada yada. But I feel like, and somebody might have brought this up, but I didn't see it. I didn't read too much over the comments, but I feel like this comparison um, wasn't made. I just find it ironic. And the school in question that suspended the child may not be involved in this, but I highly doubt it. I find it ironic that the school decided to enact judgment on this mother's child because of what she engages in her own private life, while there are schools, this one is probably included, I don't know, that's just my opinion, but I'm pretty sure I'm not too far off the mark. There are schools who are actively removing sexually explicit documentation from their libraries. And some haven't been removed. They're being found out by the parents of students. And they're taking those documents to boardrooms, not boardrooms, school board meetings. And they're expressing their disapproval of it. And they're saying, giving the descriptions of what's in the documents. And what the descriptions are really offending the board. They're offending them so much that they want to hush up the parents. They don't want them to speak anymore. So I find it really interesting, especially with, and if you haven't heard, there's a lot of schools that are going to be doing this. They've probably already been doing this for years, but they're teaching your children gender studies. They're teaching your children about sexual identities in the classrooms, teaching them about different types of sexual acts. And yeah, if you don't know, then you're about to find out, and you need to go look into it. That's why I say I find this highly ironic that the school would be committing such acts as these, and then, on the other hand, try to enact judgment on this woman's child, punishing her child, while you're trying to brainwash and probably trying to brainwash him on one side. Are you upset that you couldn't brainwash him? Are you upset that you couldn't get him to change his identity or something, and identify as something and have a sexual this or that? That's sad. And they brought up not they. I'm talking about the comment section in ABO. A good point was brought up. Like, somebody had to know, had to be on that website in order to figure out that the parent, she was engaging in those types of things. Somebody had to be on there. Somebody had to have an account or something. So who's going to suspend that person? And who's going to suspend the school? Not the school, but who's going to suspend who for all this sexual deviancy that they're trying to teach children and shove down their throats and indoctrinate them with? That's a true question. I ask you, who's going to do that? Please let me know in the comment section below, and I will have another video out very soon. Thank you guys. That's it.